Dear friends, our visit to India is coming to an end, during which we hosted our first Leadership Congress and attended India's largest exhibition, Mumbai Money Expo 2023. Actually, this is my first time on YouTube. It's a new and unusual experience for me and the team. What we are doing right now is entirely new, but it comes straight from the heart. The response from people has been tremendous. In just 3 days, we went from 200 registrations 2 days ago to around 500 yesterday. And now, at this moment, we have over 1,600 registrations in the project. The project has been around for 8 months, and already 170 countries have joined our project. That's a fantastic result. With pride, we present to you our first product that will generate returns for our investors, DigiU Wealth. And in fact, this approach extends to our entire sphere of activity. Thanks to this, on the 2nd of December, we paid out our first dividends. That is incredibly important. Let me tell you about our venture fund. We have successfully launched this direction, and it's becoming one of the most important parts of the DigiU ecosystem. The technologies we develop within our ecosystem are applicable in all aspects of life. AVA is primarily a decentralized data transfer protocol between blockchains. What I'm most proud of is the team we've managed to build. We crystallized this idea, vision, and the word ecosystem from the very beginning. Our proud mission is to make individuals the primary beneficiaries of modern technology use. In general, people all over the world are interested in the same thing. Everyone experiences similar feelings, and everyone has similar desires. Everyone wants to be happy. But at the same time, everyone wants people's lives to become better, more comfortable and more convenient. And of course, the audience that has gathered here instills optimism in the future of our company. Perhaps you will have few free days, but you will be the people who can and do change the world. That's the price. Today, we are hosting our first International Leadership Congress. Partners from different countries have come here. Of course, we are a bit nervous ourselves, because this is the first event of its kind. We have expectations that everything will go successfully, that we can organize everything at a high level, and that our partners will hear the information we want to convey about the product, about the business, about our mindset, and about our plans. I expect that I will be able to convey to everyone present what DigiU is from a technical point of view, what it consists of, how it has evolved, and where it has come, what prospects exist for the DigiU group of companies who is currently making our solutions, and what they can do in the near future. And such level of engagement transmitted worldwide carries insane potential. I am confident that we will be able to implement all our plans.
मैं यहाँ पर लीडरशिप कांग्रेस, जो DigiU का इंटरनेशनल लीडरशिप कांग्रेस है, उसमें पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए आया हूँ और मेरी इससे बहुत सी अच्छी एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं। और जब वो कॉर्पोरेट्स में अपना एंटर कर रही है, दैन उस टाइम पर उसके अंदर जो बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स होते हैं, लाइक वाइज द फाउंडर्स, ओके, देन मैं चाहूँगा उसके अंदर मैं पार्टिसिपेट करूँ और इस कंपनी को भारत में रहकर लीड करूँ।
J'attends énormément. De cet événement, j'attends d'apprendre beaucoup de choses et je sais qu'il y a beaucoup d'experts du domaine de la blockchain et de l'intelligence artificielle qui vont arriver et qui vont partager les expériences de leurs entreprises et leurs expériences de vie.
Vâng, tức là sau buổi hội nghị lãnh đạo toàn cầu của DigiU ngày hôm nay, tôi mong muốn là sẽ thu nạp thêm được kiến thức về toàn bộ của hệ sinh thái DigiU cũng như là cách thức tổ chức các buổi hội thảo, về học hỏi kinh nghiệm từ các đối tác từ các quốc gia trên toàn cầu và phát triển đối tác mới trên toàn thế giới.
हाँ, अलेक्सी सर के साथ मैं अभी जैसे लीगल्स को लेके अभी जब कंपनी एंटर करती है इसके अंदर, तो मैं भी चाहता हूँ कि अलेक्सी सर के साथ मैं भी यहाँ पे इन चीज़ों के अंदर इन्वॉल्व हूँ और आगे अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी जो भी है मैं उनको अच्छे से संभालूँ और कंपनी को एक आगे तक लेके जाऊँ।
Faut dire que DigiU étant vaste, qui comporte plusieurs domaines qui sont le domaine de l'intelligence artificielle, qui est peu développé aujourd'hui chez nous en Afrique. Alors mon souhait, c'est que les organisateurs et le CO organisent et développent mieux cette intelligence artificielle pour que nous, à notre tour, nous puissions porter l'information au niveau de notre pays. Voilà un peu sur quoi je veux parler.
यहाँ पार्टिसिपेट करने से तो सबसे पहले क्या बोले, एक अच्छा गेस्टर बनता है और साथ ही साथ कंपनी का जो है काफ़ी अच्छा एक पोर्टफोलियो बनता है पूरे इंडिया में और काफ़ी लोग जानते हैं। जब अभी जिन लोगों को पता नहीं है DigiU के बारे में वो जानने लगेंगे और साथ ही साथ मुझे लगता है कि इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स पब्लिक के तरफ से, पार्टनर्स की तरफ से, लीडर्स की तरफ से, सबकी तरफ से आ सकता है। तो मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन यही है कि अच्छा हो और बहुत अच्छा तरीके से DigiU ग्रेड करें।
When we achieve a certain result, our main task is to solidify that result. And I believe that the result we have achieved here, from our interaction with you, from the exchange of experiences, and the opportunities that have opened up, it's a new benchmark. And now, the most important thing on this benchmark is to establish ourselves. Dear friends, my name is Alexey Ognev and I welcome you. Today, we are in India, in the city of Mumbai, the largest exhibition, Mumbai Money Expo 2023. Here, we are presenting our company, our venture capital fund, the products of our venture capital fund, and meeting with participants of the exhibition. This is a significant event because both Alexander and I were invited as speakers at this exhibition. We presented very interesting topics and received a lot of positive feedback, reviews, connections, and contacts. Actually, that's why we came to this exhibition, to showcase ourselves, to meet local technology companies, and to continue our integration into the Indian market, presenting our products and establishing necessary connections, contacts, and more in the technology world of India. I can tell you that it's incredibly progressive. The theme of this exhibition, as you might guess, is money. Fintech companies are represented here, and we have considerable expertise in fintech, in the banking sector. Our products, such as Ava and Binarix, are also related to money, tokens and new tangible assets that are emerging now. Therefore, there was a high level of interest in our products and technological solutions at this exhibition. I believe that the contacts we have made here will be actively developed. But that's not all. We arrived in India earlier than the start of this exhibition. And for 2 full days, we held the first International Leadership Congress with leaders, with our partners, who came here from different countries. These countries include African nations like Cameroon, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. Vietnam also joined us. And of course, leaders from India. We really wanted leaders from Nigeria to come, but unfortunately, they couldn't get visas. This will also be a new experience for us in organizing international leadership congresses. 2 days of intensive training, serious work, brainstorming, and many incredibly interesting ideas on how to develop our company, promote our products, and create these seemingly non-obvious connections between our company's products, our ecosystem, and the needs in the markets of African countries, Vietnam and India. The atmosphere was charged with energy. Of course, as the founders of the company, we talked about updates to our products, shared our plans. So far, this has been in a confidential mode. All participants signed a non-disclosure agreement, because the things we discussed fall under commercial secrecy. Therefore, we will share some details a little later. This year, you can expect a lot of updates, both related to existing products and the introduction of new ones. And now, I invite you to visit our booth and see with your own eyes how the international team of DigiU ecosystem leaders works at the largest exhibition in India. This is a fantastic opportunity. Why? I will tell you right now. It's already evening, and the exhibition is almost over. But you can see that no one is leaving. Why is that? Because people are so interested in being here, seeing how everything is developing. You know, people from all over the world have gathered here. They share their thoughts, opinions. I particularly want to talk about our day, because in the morning, there were so many people here that he couldn't even move. You know, everyone is walking around, getting modern information about the company's development, the company's position, how people work in this company, and how all the company's projects are progressing. This has interested a lot of people, each one individually. For example, you have the technological aspect, artificial intelligence, blockchain technologies. There are people who are directly interested in these areas. And the other part consists of people who gain modern knowledge, and they are very interested in venture development. They have their own plans, and they want to learn a lot from us. And indeed, it's very pleasing when you talk to them, when you tell them about this, how attentive they are to all of this. And consequently, they want to receive more and more information. You see all these brochures, all these business cards we brought. All of this was gone in 2 days. In 2 days, they took 1,000 brochures and cards. Now, there was a last call, but still, look at how many people are here. And all these people are very happy. They would like more events like this, where they can participate and contribute to the future, where our entire system works, earns, and people are happy. Thanks to the organizer, because he supported us very well in everything. We also expressed our gratitude to him separately. We had no problems. Thanks again. Thanks to everyone who actively participated here, worked together with us, and it's wonderful. It's absolute happiness to work with these people. Thank you, goodbye. We are looking forward to our upcoming events and expos. Events that will have global significance, so that the world truly knows about us. And accordingly, we are at the forefront. Thank you. The enthusiasm
Тот
that was
огонь,
in our
который был
booth,
на стенде,
which came
который
from
исходил
you,
от вас, он
made our visit to
сделал наш визит
India
в
not
Индию
just a
не
successful
просто
exhibition.
успешной
For me,
выставкой, да.
it's an
Но для
incredible
меня это
feeling that I
невероятное
experienced
ощущение
thanks to
того,
you.
что я ощутил благодаря вам.
Vraiment, j'ai beaucoup appris, j'ai beaucoup apprécié et je profite pour demander à l'entreprise de faire l'effort de nous inviter à chaque fois lorsqu'il y a ce genre d'événements à travers le monde afin que nous puissions faire de nouveaux contacts, afin que nous puissions rencontrer de nouvelles personnes pour agrandir notre réseau de communication et d'investissement. Voilà ce que je voudrais dire pour le moment et merci. Et de partager les expériences, de se faire former sur le leadership et la façon de vendre, la façon d'acquérir de nouveaux partenaires. Et c'est une somme d'expérience qui donne du sens à ce voyage et qui nous donne de retourner en Afrique avec beaucoup d'énergie pour aller vraiment animer nos compétences.
राइट और सेम टाइम पर हम लोग एज ए वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट भी हैं, वेंचर फंड में काम करते हैं। अभी वेंचर फंड में हमारे पास में 3 प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, लाइक ईवा, बाइनरी एक्स, स्प्रिट मी, राइट। और अभी हम लोग 2025 तक मोर देन 30+ प्रोजेक्ट्स हम लोग इस वीसी के थ्रू लेके आने वाले हैं। और सबसे अच्छी बात, जो भी यहाँ पर DigiU शेयर्स होल्डर्स है, राइट, वो यहाँ पर हमारे जितने भी वेंचर कैपिटल फंड के जो प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं उसमें इनडायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेट करता है।
J'ai été beaucoup instruit la manière dont les fondateurs, les partenaires de DigiU se comportent d'une simplicité extraordinaire. C'est très bien, c'était bien. Alors, je suis très content. Je ne regrette pas d'avoir participé à cet événement.
तो अलेक्स सर के लिए धन्यवाद करता हूँ, DigiU टीम के लिए पूरे धन्यवाद। उन्होंने हमको ये मौका दिया यहाँ मुंबई में मनी एक्सपो रखने का। उसकी वजह से हमारा टीम भी यहाँ बहुत अच्छा सपोर्ट था। हमारे टीम ने बहुत अच्छा हमने 100 से ज़्यादा रजिस्ट्रेशन किए आज के दिन में और हमारा टीम भी बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है। और यहाँ पे हमको आके बहुत अच्छा मतलब प्राउड फील हो रहा है कि हमने यहाँ मनी एक्सपो एकदम सक्सेस कर दिया है। और अलेक्स सर और ऑफिस इसके धन्यवाद देना चाहते हैं। ये ऐसे इवेंट बार-बार
chia sẻ về hệ sinh thái của các nhà sáng lập DigiU như là giám đốc kỹ thuật, giám đốc chiến lược và giám đốc điều hành Alexei. Trong đó chúng ta sẽ nhìn thấy tầm nhìn, hướng đi của DigiU trong 5 năm, trong 10 năm, trong 20 năm và hơn thế nữa, chúng ta sẽ là một gì đó rất là lâu dài, một hệ sinh thái phát triển bền vững lâu dài trong tương lai. Ngoài ra thì sau 2 ngày,
Je suis vraiment fier de moi. Je porte ce flambeau de la Côte d'Ivoire et nous allons travailler de telle sorte que toute l'Afrique, tout le monde entier nous rejoigne dans ce projet qui est un merveilleux projet. Je vous remercie et à bientôt. Pour la deuxième question.
जो चीज़ हमने सुना नहीं था बहुत पहले, वो सारे चीज़ हमको सुनने को मिला। एक ट्रेनिंग जैसा सेशन हुआ, उसमें हम सीखे। उस चीज़ को हम शेयर करेंगे किसी दूसरे वीडियो में, लेकिन मैं बस जनरल बातें करूँगा। वहाँ पे रियल वर्ल्ड एसेट के बारे में बात हुआ, वहाँ पे वेंचर कैपिटल फंड के बारे में बात हुआ, वहाँ पे CBDC के बारे में बात हुआ। और कुछ चीज़ें मुझे पता भी नहीं था, लेकिन वो भी मुझे जानने को मिला।
Our venture capital fund participated in an international exhibition for the first time. The exhibition took place in Mumbai, the largest event dedicated to financial technology. We were featured as speakers at the event. After my presentation, representatives from other venture funds and companies approached me. They all mentioned that they found it very interesting and wanted to exchange contacts for future collaboration. In addition to this, during and after the exhibition, we witnessed an overwhelming interest in our booth. Without exaggeration, it can be said that our booth consistently had significantly more visitors than others. People were genuinely interested. Our brochures, which we had planned to distribute over 2 days, were gone in just a couple of hours, so we had to print new ones. It was, of course, very pleasing. Speaking of the Leadership Congress, it exceeded all my expectations. I'm impressed by the level of intelligence, commitment, openness, and curiosity of our partners. We were concerned about how it would go to conduct a Leadership Congress in different languages with simultaneous translation. This was also the first time for us, and everything went perfectly. We became like one big family. And now we maintain even closer contact. Our partners, our leaders, saw that we are real people. And I truly understand that people from different countries are united by the same things. Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be prosperous. And yet, our partners think about other people. They think about their countries. They think about how to make life better in their countries. In addition to this, we had meetings in India with major bankers, investment companies, and we have more meetings ahead, including meetings with government structures. So, I consider this trip very successful. I believe we will definitely continue to do this in other countries. I think the next time, the number of participants will be even greater. It will be even more interesting. Thank you. Dear friends, our visit to India is coming to an end, during which we had the first Leadership Congress and visited the largest exhibition in India, Money Expo, Mumbai 2023. We have a few more days of our stay here and a few important meetings, which we will tell you about later, and which we have been preparing for a long time and will hold in the near future. I want to share the latest information about how everything went, about the significant moments, about the important events that happened for the DigiU ecosystem during these few days of our presence in India. The presence of founders, the presence of national representatives from different countries, the presence of leaders from India, our joint trainings, our joint presence at the exhibition. It was truly an exciting and incredible event. During the Congress, we were able to discuss many new options for possible cooperation, development and promotion of our ecosystem in the countries from which the participants of the Leadership Congress came. We had many brainstorming sessions, we shared experiences. Leaders from Vietnam talked about how they are advancing. Leaders from African countries shared their experiences. Leaders from India talked about how to better promote and what tools they use to achieve the results they have here in India. We planned to hold the next Leadership Congress and visit other important exhibitions. I am very pleased that the decisions we made together, relying on the experience of each country and each region, the experience of each participant in the Leadership Congress. The participants are truly outstanding individuals. Each of them had the wealth of experience. They are accomplished individuals in their fields, with tremendous energy and a desire to promote the DigiU ecosystem in their regions. We, as founders, were able to talk about our plans, about the products that are emerging in the ecosystem, about the development of existing directions. Peter talked about the technical part of our ecosystem, about the blockchain lab, about the artificial intelligence lab. He shared his forecast for the near future. We recorded these thoughts about what, according to Peter and our technical team, will be in demand and popular in a year, 2, 3, 5, or 10 years. And these forecasts are quite accurate, because they are based on extensive research conducted by the technical part of the DigiU ecosystem. Alexander presented the development plan for the venture fund, shared some insights and discussed possible projects that will soon enter our ecosystem. Together with the leaders, we developed a plan to attract funds to our venture capital fund and promote the products that are already in our ecosystem. Most importantly, we started implementing this plan immediately. Here in India, during the exhibition, we had several significant meetings with Indian companies, major banks, and we have more high-level meetings ahead related to our products. EVA and its technological part, and everything related to CBDC. Regarding Binary-X and the tokenization of real-world assets, and our marketplace, Token Estate, we actively introduced the Spirit Me project, and many who visited our booth at the exhibition were interested in the digital avatar, tried to create one, and registered on the website. It was very fascinating. And most importantly, at this exhibition, we took a significant physical step towards the third stage of our company's development. We signed memorandums stating that in each country we will undertake key initiatives. We are opening offices, searching for startups in the sectors that interest us, and will invest in the economies of these countries: Africa, India, Vietnam. We are commencing work on researching the construction of our technology parks in these countries, marking the beginning of the third stage of our company's development. Understandably, this is preparatory work, but results are achieved this way. We are initiating collaboration with governments to expand the DigiU ecosystem, expand our research laboratories, and work closely with these governments to significantly enhance our scientific potential in the fields of artificial intelligence, blockchain, and other modern technologies. This will allow us to foresee a future that may not happen in 10 years, as we see it now, but in 20, 30, 50, or even 100 years, thanks to artificial intelligence and the scaling of our scientific department. This is impossible without collaboration with governments willing to invest in science and research within their countries, exploring these directions together with us. We had many important meetings and established significant contacts at the exhibition. Our booth was one of the most visited because, after the Leadership Congress, we all went to work at the exhibition the next day. For 2 days, from morning till evening, we had a large team of around 20 people, and everyone was trying to attract visitors. Everyone was trying to explain. It was truly incredible. The exhibition was dedicated to fintech, forex trading, and related fields. There were many booths, perhaps more visually appealing or technologically advanced in terms of the number of screens or flashy presentations. There were some interesting companies where many women were in beautiful dresses. However, our booth was the most visited, and even the exhibition organizers acknowledged this. Our booth was always surrounded by a crowd of people. I think you will see this in the footage. It wasn't just for a brief period during one day, but from the morning, right from the opening to the closing. We had a skilled team that could explain the ecosystem in English, Hindi, French, Russian, and Vietnamese. Everyone was attracting attention, striving to ensure that the company's products gained as much benefit as possible from participating in such an event. Of course, I'm incredibly proud that Alexander E., Director of Strategic Development and Head of the Venture Capital Fund, delivered a very serious presentation on the venture of finance, and he did it in English. This was his first public speaking engagement of this kind. Following his presentation, I discussed the future of banking and international trade, using the example of the first RWA bank. It was a very interesting presentation. Shortly after our talks, many people approached us, asking about how to turn our ideas into reality and how they could get involved. Because, as I mentioned, the exhibition was heavily focused on finance, forex and trading, and by the middle of the second day, attendees might have felt overwhelmed by all the tables, familiar terms and words from those areas. Our presentation was genuinely the brightest and most memorable. Therefore, we were scheduled for numerous meetings with major banks, local technology companies, and companies from other countries. The results of our exhibition visit exceeded all our expectations. Naturally, it was decided at the Leadership Congress to make this event a regular occurrence. We will continue to link it to visits to major exhibitions in various regions. We discussed the development of the partner program, changes to the partner program, and the promotion of various products from an information perspective. Decisions have been made, and we will be sharing them, I believe, in September. Currently, in August, we are in the last stages of finalizing all the decisions made during the Leadership Congress. The opportunities we've discovered by bringing leaders, national representatives from most countries, actively promoting DigiU ecosystem products together in one place have been significant. I think you will now see a lot of footage of how this unfolded, and I'm confident that these moments will stay with all participants for many years. I sincerely hope that those who are watching my presentation right now and this comprehensive report on what happened will contemplate, work on self-improvement, or find other ways to get involved in our next Congress. I would be delighted to engage with you, see you, and hear your ideas and suggestions on how to further develop our ecosystem and what other prospects we may uncover in the near future. Thank you for supporting the system, for promoting it, for investing your time and money, and for being conscious investors. Wishing you all the best. Goodbye.
Thank you for being here, and I hope that you will find my presentation interesting and useful.
This year, I visited countries in Africa and Asia. I see that there is indeed a need for this. I see people who don't have bank accounts or credit cards because it's impossible to obtain them in their countries. However, these people actively use cryptocurrencies in their country's markets, and the number of people living there is quite significant, I would say enormous. I believe the evolution of the banking sector, international trade, and the integration of these crypto-related elements into the banking sphere will start from such countries. It will not start from Europe or the United States. It will begin where there is a genuine need. We are also investing in the economies of these countries. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.